We'll have tips for what to do when filing a claim with FEMA. And the Pike County Health Department provides free vaccinations after the flood. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. FEMA is now in the region and has begun taking applications for help from flood victims. Sheldon spoke with the agency today to find out the top things you need to be doing when filing a claim.
The biggest topic of discussion following disasters such as our recent flooding are often to do with relief. How to get it, where to go, what steps are needed. FEMA representatives talked about this Wednesday, hoping to clarify the confusion.
If you are a homeowner, a business owner, a renter, and you have insurance, make sure that you also begin that claim with that appropriate insurance agency. It's unfortunate FEMA cannot duplicate benefits, so if you have insurance, make sure you start that claim, but also go ahead and start the FEMA process as well.
There are many requirements and actions to be considered, but perhaps the most important is to stay in frequent contact with FEMA throughout the process.
Once you begin that application process with FEMA, stay in contact with FEMA. If you haven't heard from us, or you have something else to add to your application, or you think maybe you missed something, or just have additional questions, come see us. Call that 1-800 number if you want to speak with someone. They can pull your application up, walk you through it, and see where it is, throughout the process and what is coming up next.
Flood victims are also often curious about documenting damages and loss.
An important aspect to remember is don't wait for FEMA to begin your recovery. Simply document your damages, because you're going to need that for insurance, you're going to need that for FEMA. Take pictures, take notes, keep those receipts, keep all of that, so that as you're going through this process, it just makes it a lot more easy for you.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
The Pike County Health Department is responding to the flood by providing free tetanus and hepatitis vaccines to anyone affected by the disaster. I went to one of their vaccination clinics today to find out more. The Pike County Health Department has been engaging with the community following the February 2025 flood in an attempt to help everyone stay up to date on their vaccinations. They were recently at the Coal Run Community Center to provide free tetanus and hepatitis A vaccinations. For more information on where they will appear in the future, be sure to check out the Pike County Health Department's Facebook page.
We have set up about 4 different teams. Each team has at least one nurse and one of our clerical staff with them. We're just trying to point out all separate areas of the county that's been hit, so that we can vaccinate these people, make sure they're up to date on their Tdap, if they want to get a hepatitis A vaccine also. Yesterday we were actually out in the community, just walking around a couple of the communities that's been hit really hard, for those that couldn't get out to the sites that we've been visiting all week. We're just trying to do as much as we can to help people get that vaccine so that they can stay healthy while cleaning up flood mud and flood waters.
Staff with the health department are more than glad to meet with the community to help with relief efforts. They also provide the same vaccinations at their Pikeville office location.
We have seen probably out in the community at least maybe right at 200 people, give or take. We're offering tetanus, which is a Tdap, and we're also offering hepatitis A vaccine. Everywhere we've been, we've offered out, information against certain diseases that, we're vaccinating against. We're talking about, safe boil water tips. We actually have a truck at the health department now that's testing people's well water. That's just what public health is. We want people to stay healthy no matter what it is. If you're working in this flood mud and, flood waters, it's nasty. It's nasty. So we want to, everybody to stay healthy while doing that.
Coming up after the break, a local thrift shop is currently closed after losing all of their inventory when floodwaters swept through the store. We'll find out what it's going to take to reopen their doors when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With this Mountaintop Sports report for Wednesday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. Mountaintop Sports would like to congratulate University of Pikeville head coach Ty Compton on being named the Appalachian Athletic Conference Coach of the Year. We would also like to congratulate Bradley Bunch on being named the Appalachian Athletic Conference Player of the Year. Mountaintop Sports will have coverage of the 59th District Championship games tonight at Shelby Valley High School. In girls action, Pikeville and Shelby Valley will battle at 6:30 p.m. with boys action between Pikeville and Shelby Valley in the nightcap. Mountaintop Sports will have coverage of both games. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
United Helping Hands of Pikeville normally works to help people in the community, but right now they are working to reopen after the river swallowed the store in last week's flood. Robin went to the thrift shop today to learn about the damage and what it's going to take for them to get back into business of helping others.
United Helping Hands Thrift Store of Pikeville is one of the many businesses that suffered extensive damage from the flood. Director Cindy Friend explains what happened.
We're 20,000 square feet of store and work area, and it got in about maybe 1.5 to 2 feet up in the store area. Out near the road, it was more like 4 feet high, and just everything in here has to go.
Cindy explained that employees, friends, and missionaries have been helping clean up the mess, but the biggest issue is waiting for the mountain of ruined merchandise to be picked up before they take more garbage out to the parking lot.
We're just trying to get everything out so that we can even start to clean. There was just so much inside that, we still haven't gotten it all out, so we can't even start the cleaning process.
Despite the overwhelming work that lies ahead in the next several weeks, Cindy is counting her blessings.
It's just a big undertaking and overwhelming, but ours is a business, it's not our home, so I really grieve for the people that have lost their homes. Because ours is just a business.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News.